Welcome to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your trusted source for expert guidance on aging safely and independently. Whether you're a caregiver, a family member, or a senior looking to stay secure at home and beyond, we've got you covered. From fall prevention and home modifications to financial safety and scam awareness, we provide practical tips to help you or your loved ones live with confidence. Tune in and empower yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate the challenges of aging. Let's make safety simple.
Hi, and welcome to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your source for living smarter, safer, and more connected every day. I'm your host, Robin Schultz, and thank you for joining me today for another episode dedicated to helping seniors and those who support and care for them live their best lives. Today's topic, something that will feed your mind, brighten your week, and make new friendships blossom. How to start a senior book club. Whether you're a voracious reader, a casual fan of stories, or just looking for a fun new way to connect with others, starting a book club is an incredible way to transform your social life. And yes, even your health. So grab your favorite beverage and settle in. We're about to turn a new page together. Let's kick things off with a simple question. Why start a book club for seniors? The answer is multi-layered, and it goes way beyond discussing plot twists and swooning over literary heroes. Here are some compelling reasons. First is combating loneliness. Many seniors live alone or with limited social contact. Book clubs provide reliable, meaningful connections. Then there's boosting brain power. Just like your body, your brain needs exercise. Reading and discussing books helps keep the mind sharp, improves memory, and may even help reduce cognitive decline as we age. There's building community. Book clubs promote a sense of belonging. They give you your people, fellow readers to share laughs, opinions, and even the occasional debate with. There's emotional well-being. Stories allow us to explore deep feelings, develop empathy, and process life's events in a supportive environment. And how about having fun? Honestly, who couldn't use a little more fun and maybe cookies in their life? Remember, no one is too shy, too introverted, or too I haven't read in years to join. There's a place for everyone. Now, before you send out the first invitation, consider, what kind of book club will suit your group best? Book clubs come in all shapes and sizes. Here are some popular styles. There's the traditional in-person club. This is a classic, a regular gathering, perhaps in someone's living room, the local library, or a cozy cafe. There's the virtual online club, perfect for long-distance friends or anyone with transportation limitations. Thanks to platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, and FaceTime, you can join in from anywhere. There's a hybrid club, where you would mix in-person and virtual options, which is great for flexibility. There are also themed-based clubs, so you focus on a certain genre, mysteries or biographies, or a certain author, Agatha Christie or Maya Angelou, or a topic, history or travel or wellness. And there are intergenerational clubs that bring together seniors and younger generations like grandkids, friends' children, or even neighborhood teens for a lively, multi-perspective discussion. Think about what works best for you and your fellow readers. Is everyone local, or is a virtual club more practical? Are you craving tight-knit, heart-to-heart conversations or bigger community events? Next up is recruiting club members. Now that you've decided on your format, how do you find your fellow bookworms? Well, first you want to start close to home. Invite those you already know, like neighbors, friends, relatives, and church friends. You can also think about senior centers and community centers. These are hubs of social activity and often welcome new ideas. What about your local library? Librarians might even help you advertise your new club with flyers or Facebook posts. How about social media and online communities where you would share your club in local Facebook groups or on Nextdoor? And then there are hobby groups where you would tap into people in an existing group, such as a gardening club or a walking club. There are likely readers among them. First, keep your first group small. 5 to 10 members is ideal for conversation. And next, remember that you don't need a packed house. Quality counts. You want genuine interest and warmth because they win every time over numbers. All right. Nothing gets the momentum rolling like a well-planned first meeting. So here's how to do it upright. Choose a time that works for most. Mornings, afternoon, early evenings. Start with a frequency you all feel comfortable with. Monthly meetings are most common. For in-person groups and clubs, consider accessibility. Are there stairs? Is there enough seating? Is the space quiet and well lit? Virtual clubs should send out easy-to-follow connection instructions. Next, you're going to send out invitations. Keep it warm and welcoming and a little bit of fun. For example, join us for coffee, cookies, and good books. Bring your love of stories and a smile. Next is decide how to choose your first book. Option 1 is pre-select a book, maybe a beloved classic, an uplifting novel, or something short to ensure success. Option 2 is to ask each member for suggestions and then vote. Option 3 is each member writes a title on a slip of paper. The host draws the name from a hat. For your first book, choose something with broad appeal, a title most folks will enjoy and find easy to talk about. You might perhaps want to plan on some light refreshments if you're meeting in person. Simple snacks can make the gathering feel festive. You can just have things like cookies, fruit, tea, or coffee. It's all you need, and you really don't even need to do snacks. It's just an option. Next, you want to prepare a starter agenda. You want to do introductions, so take turns sharing a little bit about yourself and your reading tastes. You want to share club goals. What do you want from this club? A relaxed chat, serious analysis, whatever you want, share that goal. Then there's book selection. Ask everyone how to choose future books. And there's scheduling. Of course, you want to discuss the frequency of meeting and the host duties. Next is running engaging book discussions. The heart of your club is, of course, the discussion. So here's how to make it lively, inclusive, and fun for all. First, you want to arrange seating in a circle so everyone can hear and see each other. For virtual clubs, remind everyone to mute and unmute their microphone as needed and raise their hand either virtually or physically to speak. Then you need to guide the conversation. So start with an icebreaker question. Something like, if this book were a movie, who would you cast as the lead? You also want to assign a discussion leader. Rotate this job or let it fall to whoever chooses the book. Their job is to keep things moving and make sure everyone's voice is heard. You also want to stick to gentle facilitation. Avoid spoilers for those who haven't finished reading the book, and encourage quieter members to speak up. Here are a couple of sample discussion prompts. What did you like or dislike most about this book? Which character did you relate to and why? Did anything surprise you or make you think differently? Would you recommend the book? And how was the ending? Satisfying, unresolved, intriguing? You want to allow tangents, but gently steer the discussion back to the topic. Sometimes the best conversations aren't strictly about the book. Just make sure to bring everybody back around. And a pro tip, many authors include a list of discussion questions in the back of their book or on their website. So check to see if you can find one and print it out to facilitate the discussion. Excuse me. Then you also want to make sure you have inclusion for all. You want to respect all opinions, listen patiently, give everyone a turn to speak, and celebrate differences, especially if views are not unanimous. Remember that a book club is a judgmental-free zone. There are no wrong answers. Next, We're going to talk about choosing books that will delight your group, because the right book can make all the difference. So the first thing is poll your group. Surveys or polls work well, especially if you're virtual. Rotate selectors. Each month, let a different member of the group pick. Mixed genres. Try fiction, nonfiction, mystery, historical, romance, biography, even graphic novels, depending on what your members would like to read. Also consider book length. Shorter books are often easier for everyone to finish and discuss. And for senior book clubs, you want to look for large print or audio book versions for accessibility. Next is keeping your club going strong. The excitement of a new club is great, but longevity is the key. So be flexible. Not every member can make every meeting, and that's okay. If you celebrate milestones, maybe you finished a tough book or had a great turnout, celebrate. Welcome new faces. Be open to adding members now and then, and don't forget to ask members to ask their friends and neighbors if they would like to join the club so that it grows. You want to address conflict compassionately. Disagreements can happen, but always err on the side of kindness and curiosity. And mix it up occasionally. Maybe try a themed meeting. Bring a snack tied to the book setting. Have a character costume day, or host an author Skype-in. And every few months, check in with your members. Is the pace right? Do people want anything to change? Next is making it easy for seniors and all ages and abilities, because book clubs should be accessible for everyone, regardless of physical or cognitive challenges. So choose venues with good lighting, wheelchair access, and comfortable seating. Offer audio or large print books, and share text in advance for hearing-impaired members. For memory-challenged members, focus on shorter stories, poems, or even book-related movies followed by a casual chat. Offer rides or arrange carpools for those with transportation needs, and make meetings friendly to those that have sensory sensitivities. Keep noise and distractions to a minimum. Most importantly, keep the spirit light and encourage. Come when you can, read when you can. If you're gathering online, fantastic. Here are some quick digital pointers. Help everyone get comfortable with technology in advance. Offer a quick tutorial or practice session. Send the meeting link and the book early. Encourage the use of the chat box for those who are shy about speaking. Record sessions, with everyone's permission, of course, for those who can't join live. And remind everyone about on-screen etiquette. Mute when not speaking, use the raise hand function if available, and keep backgrounds simple to avoid distraction. Number 10 is safety first for seniors always. A quick but crucial reminder is to make safety a priority, especially if your club is inviting new acquaintances. So here's what to keep in mind. Share contact information only with permission. Meet in public places or trusted private homes. For online clubs, avoid sharing personal details like addresses or financial info. Never feel obliged to attend if you feel uneasy about a particular venue or group dynamic. So, as you see, your adventure can begin now. Starting a senior book club invites adventure and connection, discovery, and fun into your life. Never underestimate the power of turning pages together. The laughter, the aha moments over tea, the feeling of being seen and heard. Why not give it a try? As the saying goes, a book is a dream that you hold in your hands. So go ahead and share the dream. Thanks for spending this time with me on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and tell a friend. Until the next Senior Safety Advice Podcast episode, take care. Bye.
That's it for today's episode of the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, helping you and your loved ones stay safe, independent, and informed. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with others who could benefit. For more expert tips and resources, visit seniorsafetyadvice.com. And remember, staying safe starts with staying informed. Until next time, Take care and stay safe.